kind of adding them to like sacred geometry and making energy grids with the runes and stuff like that. Um, this is actually for my next book, but preview. Um, um, I'm making these huge grids really. Say putting like a geometry symbol thingy in the middle, as big as a rune, or bigger than a rune. I mean, did one right around my whole homestead, but like main ones is like 3 by 3 meters or something, and you sit inside of the lines that you created, and like every time where a line cross, kind of like ley lines, you put the right rune there, and you sit in the middle of it and meditate and just work on that energy. Um, and so far, I've got to say, I've found like nice. Yeah, it works. It works. So it looks more like well, if you would draw it really small, it kind of looks more like a goetic seal or something, like kind of like a pentagram in the middle of a circle, and like at each point there's like a different rune or the same rune. And that concentrates the energy
Oh.
of those runes to the middle of it.
Like what
So
comes to
that
my mind is the alchemist symbol.
it is like transformation circles of alchemy.
Yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah.
much. Um, because you yeah, take the outside elements and transmute them into one thing. So yeah, that's personally where my rune magic is going. Um, don't really know if that'll catch on. We'll see.
I mean, it should catch on though, because it makes it. No, but it makes a lot of sense. Like in a way, like you could say that the runes as symbols are, you know, sacred geometry
It is kind of. It
already,
is
just
very
like
similar.
really
Yeah.
simplified, I
Mm.
guess.
Yeah, it's very similar actually. Um, and that's kind of what I believe in most symbols, and well, some of my artwork as well. Always simplify it, break it down into like the most compact thing you can have. I mean, that's what they would have done 1,000 years ago. I mean, they carved it into stone and wood and whatever. They didn't want 500 lines.
Yeah, like if you're carving it, like especially if you're carving it into stone, like it has to be
Yeah,
simple
eh?
and quite literally straightforward. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, you can, if you're really patient and with some really sharp tools, like yeah, you can make some pretty stuff, but it's a hell of a job.
Mm.
I mean, in wood, it's a little easier, but gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hmm. I'll be following that. Like I'm very curious as
Yeah,
where you're gonna take it.
I'll definitely publish more of that. At the moment, I think there's like one or two on my social media stuff and whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely working on that.
Oh, that is awesome. I would have never thought of that, but it makes so much sense, actually.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, like when I started, it felt like I'm combining these kind of like opposite cultures, but like you just said, it is kind of sacred geometry. And if you work with the energy transmuting it, it is kind of alchemy. It's, I think it's a logical step forward.
It is. Yeah, it is.